Hello, student. Welcome back to this chapter, uh, comparing quantities of the 8th standard CBSE syllabus, mathematics. So, in this chapter, we are also learning how to find the increase or decrease percent in cost price of an article and discounts, how the discounts are given, and how the profit and losses are calculated. All these things we are going to learn here. So, the important formulas of this section are this one, new price. New price is calculated as new price is equal to old price minus the reduction. And that means if a house, a shopkeeper reduces the price, there will be reduction in the original price or the old price. And new price is also equal to old price plus gain. Sometimes a shopkeeper may increase the price of an article, then it is plus. It will be plus. Then sometimes discounts are given. Discount is equal to market price minus sale price. So sometimes what happens if there is a less business or some other reasons due to festival, all those things, generally the shopkeepers gives a discount. So that discount will be given on the market price. So the discount is equal to market price minus sale price. Then cost price can be calculated as a cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. So when there is a profit, if there is a profit in a particular transaction or a business, then a cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. And cost price is also is equal to selling price plus loss. Sometimes there may be loss or sometimes there may be a profit in a business. So that cannot be predicted. Then profit percent can be calculated as a profit, actual profit divided by cost price into 100 you have to make. And loss percent means loss in terms of percentage. The meaning of loss percent means the loss in terms of percentage. Profit percent means profit in terms of percentage. So the loss percent is equal to loss divided by cost price into 100. So in this way, you can calculate the loss or profit in terms of percentages. Next, cost price is also is equal to 100 divided by 100 plus the profit percent into selling price. When the selling price and profit percent are given, profit percent means when the profit is given in terms of percentage, this formula you will have to use. Similarly, cost price is equal to 100 divided by 100 minus loss into selling price. And when the loss is given in terms of percentage, you have to use this equation. So these are some primary formulas which we have to use during the solution of a particular problem, and you have to identify which of these formulas are useful for a particular problem, so that you can master. That means choosing the formula you can master only when you practice the problems. So that is why practicing the problems in mathematics is very, very important. Without practicing, you cannot get the real experience. And now, in the last session, I have solved exercise 8.1 of this chapter. And now I am going to solve exercise 8.2 of this chapter. So the first problem in this exercise 8.2 is like this. A man got a 10% increase in his salary. If his new salary is 1,54,000, find his original salary. So this is the problem. So this problem can be solved by two methods. So that is why first I am explaining the method 1. So let the original salary of the man be X. You have to take X as the original salary of the man. And they are telling that there is a 10% increase in his salary. So 10% of X, it will be 10% of X. And this 10% of X plus X, that will be the new salary. That is the new salary. That is 1,54,000. So this we can write mathematically like this. X is the original salary. And to this you have to add 10% of X. So 10% of X. So therefore X plus 10% of X makes the new salary, that is 1,54,000. And in this bracket you take X. X is here, X is here. You take the X common from this bracket, the remaining, and 1010 you cancel. So remaining is X into the bracket 1 plus 1 by 10. This is equal to 1,54,000. And you take the LCM here. So this becomes X into 10 by 11 by 10 is equal to 1,54,000. And next we have to calculate this X, which is the original salary of the person. So therefore you have to take this 11 by 10 to RHS. RHS means right hand side. So when this 11 by 10 goes to RHS, the 10 goes to the numerator and 11 goes to the denominator. So X is equal to 1,54,000 into 10 divided by 11, and this becomes equal to 1,40,000. So this is the original salary of the person. In this way, you have to solve this problem. So same problem you can solve by method 2, that is using these standard formulas. Also we can solve this problem. And let new salary is the selling price. So I am just treating the new salary as the selling price, and original salary you can treat it as a cost price. Okay, new selling price, you assume that it is his new salary, and his original salary you can assume at the cost price. So using the standard formula, and there is a 10% gain because his salary is going to increase by 10%. So that you can count as, or you can take as a gain or profit. So using this usual formula for the cost price is equal to 100 divided by 100 plus profit percentage selling price. You can solve this problem very easily. So this is equal to 100 divided by 100 plus profit percent. Profit percent is 10 here because there is a 10% increase in his salary. And this is multiplied by 1,54,000. And what you can do here, so it is 100 divided by 100 plus 10, it is 110. So 100 divided by 110 into 1,54,000, and 0 0 get cancelled here. And this you see, this you have to multiply actually. 10 into 1,54,000 divided by 11. So multiplying 10 to 1,54,000 is very easy. Just you can put 1 0 here, but divided by 11 is there. So here, what the trick is that, forget about the zeros. You take only this 154 and divide that 154 by this 11. So that I have shown here. 154 divided by 11 is there. And 11 ones 11. 15 minus 11 is 4. 4 comes down. 11 4s are 44 and 0. So in this way, 154 divided by 11 gives 14. And that 14 you have to write here. And here 3 zeros you have left. And 1 0 here you have left. So totally you have to put 4 zeros. So this gives a 1,40,000. So in this way, we calculated or we solved this problem by this method, by taking by making use of this formula. Cost price is equal to 100 divided by 100 plus profit price into selling price. So you have to choose whichever may be the whichever may be the method. The answer is the same. So better you have to use this formula only, because we are in this because this formula is a part of this chapter. So that is why better to use this formula only. Next problem is like this. On Sunday, 845 people went to the zoo, and on Monday, only 169 people went. What is the percent decrease in the people visiting the zoo on Monday? So Sunday, as usual, because of holiday, more number of people visit the zoo, and therefore on Sunday, 845 people visit the zoo, but on Monday, only 169 people visit. So what is the percentage decrease in the people visiting the zoo on Monday? That we have to calculate. So people's visited zoo on Sunday is 845, and you can treat this as a cost price. And people's visited zoo on Monday is equal to 169, and you can treat this as the selling price. And number of people's decreased, that you have to take as the loss, and that is equal to 845 minus 169. So this 845 minus 169 gives a 676. So the 676 number of people less visited this zoo on a Monday. Then we have to calculate the the loss percentage, or the decrease percentage of the peoples who visited on Monday. So we can make use of this formula. So this loss percent is equal to loss divided by cost price into 100. So here loss is 676, which is the number of people decreased, divided by cost price means the people visited on Monday. So into 100. So this division 676 divided by 845, I have shown here 676 divided by 845. So it goes completely, and it gives 80. So this you can see carefully, and this gives the 80. 80 and into 100 is there, so it is in terms of percentage. So it is 80%. That means there is a decrease of 80% of people's who are visiting the Jew on a Monday. And next problem is like this. A shopkeeper buys 80 articles for 2,400 rupees and sells them for a profit of 16%. Find the selling price of one article. So here what happens, a shopkeeper buys 80 articles for 2,400. So the price of 80 articles is equal to, it is 2,400. So we have to calculate what is the price of one article. So it is very simple. We have to divide this 2,400 divided by 80. So that you will get the price of the one article. So here 0 get cancelled. So it cancels here. 8 ones are 8 threes are 24 and 1 0. So it gives 30 for you. So that means the price of one article is 30. Then we'll calculate the selling price. The selling price is equal to 100 plus profit percent divided by 100 into cost price. And this is equal to 100 plus 16 because you sell every article at the profit of 16%. So you have to substitute 16 here and divide by 100 into cost price, that is 30. And so it is 100 plus 16 is 116 divided by 100 into 30 is there. 1010 you cancel here. And here you can cancel out 2 5s like that. So it gives 58 into 3 divided by 5. 58 into 3 is 74. 174 and 174 divided by 5. So this is 5 is an odd number. It doesn't goes. So you have to calculate in this way. So I have shown how to divide this 174 divided by 5 here. So here we are getting 34.8 as the answer. Remainder is 0. So here 174 divided by 5 is 34.84. That means the selling price of one article is 34.80 rupees. That means he buys the article at a cost price of 30, but he sells that article with a profit of 16%. So 16%, with that 16% profit, the selling price will be 34.80. So in this way, so whatever may be the problem, we have to assume everything, or you have to convert everything in terms of profit, loss, selling price, cost price, like this in this chapter. Then only we can use these formulas and we can solve it very easily. Next problem is like this. The cost of an article was 15,500. Rupees 450 were spent on its repair. If it is sold for a profit of 15%, find the selling price of the article. So cost of the article is 15,500 and rupees 450 was spent as a repair cost. So therefore, this repair cost you will have to add to this cost price, because this is the money spent by the owner of the article. So this is added. So this gives 15,950, and this you have to take as the cost price or as a new cost price. Next, The selling price is equal to 100 plus profit percent divided by 100 into new cost price. And here profit is 15%. So 100 plus 15% divided by 100 is equal to 15,950, which is the new cost price. And this is 115 divided by 100 into 15,950, and 1010 you can cancel here. And here it goes by 2. So you have to cancel. So 115 into 319 I have shown here how to multiply, because we have to multiply these two, 115 into 319. So in this way, I hope you know the multiplication of the 3-digit numbers. So this you note down, and divided by 2 is there. So it is 36,685 divided by 2. So it becomes 18,342.50. So this is the selling price. So in this way, all the problems we are converting into profit and loss, and we are solving it. Next problem. A VCR and TV were bought for rupees 8,000 each. The shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on the VCR and a profit of 8% on the TV. Find the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction. So here we should not calculate the loss or gain percent individually. We have to add them, and we have to show as a single transaction in this problem. So first we calculate what is the selling price of the VCR. They have given the cost price of this VCR. VCR means it is video playing device, which was used in older days. So that is a type of device, electronic device. So the cost price of this VCR is 88,000 as given, and loss is given as a 4%. You have to calculate the selling price. So when it is a loss, here minus sign comes. So selling price is equal to 100 minus loss percent divided by 100 into cost price. And this is equal to 100 minus loss. Loss percent is 4 divided by 100 into 8,000. And so 900 minus 4 is 96. 96 divided by 100 into 8,000. This 8,000. So here 2 zeros you can get cancel here. And it is 96 into 80. 96 into 80 you have to multiply here. So this gives us 7,680 as the selling price of the VCR. Next, we'll see what is the cost price of the TV. The cost price of the TV is also 8,000, but here gain is there. Gain is 8%, and we have to calculate the selling price. So selling price is equal to 100 plus gain percent divided by 100 into 8,000. And 100 plus gain is 8%. So substitute 8 here, divided by 100 into 8,000. And so 100 plus 8 is 108 divided by 100 into this is 8,000. And so here 2020 get cancelled. And you have to make here 108 into 80. So that gives 8,640. So 8,640 is the selling price of the TV. Then the total cost price means that the total cost price means it is the cost price of a TV plus cost price of a VCR is taken as the total cost price in this transaction. So it is 8,000 plus 8,000. This is 16,000. And the total selling price, this is the selling price of the VCR. And this is the selling price of the TV. And we have to add This gives us 16,320. So next, here selling price is there. This selling price is greater than cost price, because selling price, cost price is 16,000, but selling price is 16,320. So selling price is greater than the cost price. That means there is a gain. When selling price is greater than or more than the cost price, there will be the gain. So net gain is equal to, we have to subtract these two. We have to subtract the cost price from selling price. This is the selling price. This is the cost price. This gives a 320. So the net gain in this transaction is a 320. Then what is the gain percent in this whole transaction is that, so gain percent is equal to gain divided by cost price into 100. This is equal to, gain is 320. Gain is 320 as calculated here, and 16,000 is the cost price, into 100 is there. So 0 zeros get cancelled, and it is 320 divided by 160. So it goes directly 161 za, 162 za, or 0 0 we cancel, 16 1 za, 62 za, 32. So you left with the 2. So this is a 2%. So there is a net gain of rupees 320 rupees, or there is a net gain of 2% in this whole transaction. So in this way, you can solve the problems very easily, and still we are in the just in the fifth problem. I think it is the fifth problem. Still another 5 problems are there in this exercise, and in the next session I will solve all the remaining 5 problems, and these are the very important formulas you have to keep in mind. And thanks for the listening.